Good morning, everybody. Here we are, number 8. And this is the first one that we're going to actually mix between two other tiles. So this one, look, is going to fit with this. And this one is going to fit with this. So if you want to, feel free to actually tape it on the back so you can hold it in place. So at the moment, all my tape and everything's in the car, ready to go later. So I'm going to sort of do it a bit freehand. So cross in the middle as before. And then I'm going to make sure that this is the top. And if it isn't, I can change it now. See, there you go. This is the top of my piece. So if I turn it over, this is the top of my piece. And it's going to fit with number 2. So that's where that's going to go. And the bottom is going to fit with number 4, which sits there. So if you're ready, let's get going. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I do apologise for the bit of the shadow in the background. I've got 2 lights on to sort of counterbalance it. Without it, it's a bit dark. Okay, so where are we going to start? I think first things first, I'm going to start from the top and come down, because if I look at this one here, I've got a couple of bits that need dealing with. So I'm going to follow those through like so. See, that one's going to sort of go off there. And this one is coming up here like this. So you can see that that's definitely a feather for sure. So I can then move over to this side and I can put this one in. Okay, so I know that they're going to match now. Happy with that. And then looking here, I've got a bit of a space because that one goes quite a way. It sort of comes almost down to here. So I'm going to put that one in. Let's have a look. All the way down to there. Quite a large piece there. So if I continue on this side, just underneath this one here, I've got, so I'm just going to make sure that that's together. I've got another one, and that comes sort of along here. See, just underneath that corner bit there. And then here I've got one that comes out like that with a line, and then that joins it. Okay, so that's giving us a shape, isn't it? So inside here I've got another line like that, and it's sort of this side, another one like that, and one more. So you can see there's more feathers going that way. Yes, indeed, that's what they are. That's what they look like. So okay, this one again, I've got a little bit of a gap here, so this one sort of brings out another feather like this. And then I can ease that one off a bit now because I've got what I need from that one. So I'm going to put one in the middle here. See, that's touching the middle bit there. Sort of going up here. Okay, that's that one. Then I've got another one kind of nestled in here. See, I can always change the, the shape of that there, but it's about there. And then I've got, let's have a look, and a larger one here. It doesn't go to the line. See my line there. And then there's one here, and it's kind of a bit of a different shape. It's got a curve. Okay, I'm going to make that one a bit bigger. And then it comes in like that. And then another little one here. Okay. So let's have a look at how it joins this one, because of course we've got something going on here, haven't we? Now, on the piece I'm looking at, you see where this looks like it's going further up there? I don't have that on here. So maybe that's coming in the next one. But because mine is, I can either change the angle of this or I can draw it in here. Well, let's deal with this one first. So this one, it comes sort of up here a little bit more to like almost a stop, and then a straightish line, and then this one works its way up. Well, let's put another feather in there, up into that kind of feather there. All right, so this one here, what I'm going to do is, because it's not showing on the original tile, I'm going to move that down, and this is, we do it in pencil, of course, because that must then go a little bit further that way. So I'm just sketching that in. I'm not going to do anything else with it until I see what else it is I've got to do here. And then I can amend that one. So that's not a problem. Okay, so just a couple of little lines in there. That helps with that. And you can see here, look, I've got a line that's obviously got to join in. Oh, Joe, yeah. Try, if you can, try and do one every day. I know it can be a tricky one. That's why it's a bit of a challenge. But in all honesty, if you do, even if you sketch it out every day, you'll find that it's a lot easier and you won't have to worry about trying to keep up. Okay, so let's add a bit of shading into this. So here it's quite a big sort of feather. Let's just change that shape a little bit, I think, because that one looked a bit thin. There you go. That looks a bit better. Well, of course, I've got that bit there. So my shading is going to come over under these little feather shapes. And again, you don't have to shade right now. I just think it means that you've got something that got a little bit of definition or a little bit of interest to it, rather than a few lines that don't necessarily mean much. Morning, everybody. A bit early today. I've got to get out and about. So I've got to go to Redditch. So it's a 2 hour 15 drive. So we've got to get there. So if you're available later on, you want to watch. If you've sent tiles in for the new book, you might see it on telly. Okay, so I've just got a few bits in there. And here we go. A little bit of a soften off. You can always change this. It's in pencil, so it doesn't really matter if you want to rub it out later. I think it gives it a little bit of dimension to start with, doesn't it? See already, just that little bit of pencil. Oh, morning, everybody. Oh, thank you, Joe. I hope a few of you will watch. I know Kane's looking forward to it. He's not as nervous as he was the other day, but I think he'll get there and he'll be a little bit. So, everybody's support was wonderful. Thank you. Okay, there we go. So that one sits with that one. You see. So look, I can bring a little bit of that shadow over there. All right, see how it fits together. And then the bottom fits with that one. It will do once I've worked out where the bottom leg goes. So let's merge them together. And there you are, all done. So that one, first one of the joined ones. Have a bit of fun with it. Let's pencil it in, pen it in, whatever works for you. And okay, I'll leave you to it and I will see you later on. Okay, take care, everybody. Bye.